Take a moment to think over this, and whatever comes, no, whatever thoughts are coming to your mind, you can say that. So what thoughts are coming? Do you understand this?
Yeah. So basically, like, we are. I mean, like, at least in the mid career professionals, right? So we kind of do tend to do so many things and do a lot of things very quickly, but we don't seem to go anywhere at all. Like, the responsibilities keep growing, the burden keeps growing, and whatever we do with respect to improving ourselves, we end up being going back to the same level. So we're doing multiple things very quickly, but we are unable to progress further. So that's something that I've started feeling in the recent past.
Okay. So if you can write in your notebook, you don't have to tell me that, because a lot of things are very secret about your own profession. So you don't have to tell it here right now. But what you can do is, in your notebook, you can just pinpoint any any day, right? Any day. Take any day, or you can take yesterday also. If it is a working day, take yesterday. What, and you can write down what are the things which you thought that you were doing those very efficiently, effortlessly, but it has not added to your experience or your goal, right? Do you understand that? So in a day, in today's world, what happens is, because it is a team setup, and there are things to be done, no? There is a team goal, right? And in that team goal,
Yeah.
if 40% are you are aligned 40% with that team goal, and you are doing whatever needs to be done. But what happens 60% of time, you have to do something which are not actually, you are feeling that you are not going anywhere with that, even if you do it efficiently. So
Okay.
make a list of whatever work you have done yesterday, and is it something which you are doing with some direction? Like, is it taking you towards something? Like, whatever direction you have chosen, no? I that is very personal thing. Whatever direction you have chosen. So, for example, the I can say, because my vision is of a calmer, cooler, cleaner, greener, richer globe. So what I have chosen is the ESG related thing, environment, social and governance related thing, which will take this our whatever we do will contribute towards a calmer, cooler, cleaner, richer, greener globe. Right? There is a direct correlation out there. But apart from that, suppose I am doing this international initiative. That also is because I have to, it is not as sole again, only my effort will not suffice. So I have to take many people, many countries along with me. So that is a role or a responsibility which is going towards my goal, ultimate goal. The third thing I do is the capacity building of my immediate team and leaders from the sector. Entire MFI leaders, microfinance leaders of India, come under my purview, capacity building of them. So I organize training programs for them. I organize webinars where they can ask questions, all these things. So that is again contributing towards their goal. And just now I was speaking about the analysis. I have kind of, so while I am speaking, you can write down all that you also do. I am just telling about my work. You can also kind of outline your major, like the overarching thing that you do, and the smaller tasks that you do. And you were saying that many things comes which are distracting or disturbing your daily routine, right? So understood, Luis?
Yeah. Yes, Auntie, I want.
Ah. So whatever is coming which is distracting, whether those are in the direction that you have fixed for yourself. I just stop sharing and open the camera so that you can.
Oh,
Yeah, Luis. Why you are not on camera?
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. No. Yeah. I just typed it out because I did not write it. I am in a production issue as well, working on it
Hmm.
simultaneously. So
Okay.
I've what I've done is I've started noting down the disruptive things that I mean what I did yesterday first of all, and then
Hmm.
how what all disrupted me from my regular schedule. Right,
Okay.
I'm just typing those things out right now.
Hmm. Okay. So just for example, for this session, so that we can close quickly, um, and you can go back to your issue, doing that.
Right.
So
So,
suppose you have written down three things which are kind of disturbing your daily schedule, right?
hmm, yeah.
And yet you have to do those. You have to deliver those. I have to write down several. I have to draft several letters, which are not directly, contributing towards my goal, but I have to
Hmm,
do that. Somebody else can also do, but I can do faster. That is why I am doing,
you're
right?
doing it. Yeah.
And suppose someday, if I'm completely kind of into some numbers, when you are working with numbers, distraction is a big hampering thing.
Hmm,
Your focus goes and you are over it. So if you are working with formulas and cells of Excel thing, if you haven't automated, then these manual things require a lot of focus. So right now I have chosen to do this manual thing. You
hmm,
understand? I
right.
have a choice of automating that, but that will require some amount of visual basic knowledge. Visual
Hmm,
basic thing I know, but no, because I don't use it every day, I forget. So
hmm,
re- remembering all those format and everything, it takes time. I don't have that.
yep.
So
Hmm,
I'm giving this example so that you are also know from how it kind of takes your time, and so you choose a less productive means.
hmm.
Manually, if I am doing manually, it is a less
Less.
productive way.
Right. I mean, like, you mean more productive, right? Not less productive, less time consuming, you mean?
No, no, no. When you automate, that will be less
Hello?
time consuming. Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Because
When
I'm not
automate,
automated.
it'll, yeah, yeah. Okay, got it now. Yeah.
So, but to automate, I need some amount of visual basic knowledge, right? Some macro development knowledge.
Hmm. Right.
Macro, you know, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
know
yeah. I know.
macro? So
Yes, yes. I know,
macro,
Michael.
so macro is something you have to have that. No, you have to do it regularly to any programming language or any programming application. You need to be doing it regularly to be efficient about it. So right. So if my work doesn't
Right. Yeah.
require the developing of macro all the time, then I forget about the syntaxes, right?
Yeah.
Which means,
That's obvious, right? So if you don't do anything, it obviously like we tend to forget it.
yeah. So what happens? This is not my regular task, but I am kind of compiling, say, 700 district data every quarter for last 14 quarters. I have compiled them into state-wise thing. 700 district, 14 quarters, over 6 parameters. So that much data I have compiled, right? So it is in the
Hmm.
last stage of thing. Once compiled, then it will be regular, right? So for the
Right. Yeah.
last 1.5 years, I have been trying. Like since March 21, I have been trying to put into a format that will be usable by the organization. And
Hmm.
no matter how what format I have put, it becomes overwhelming for people when I put only numbers.
Hmm. Hmm.
So what does that mean? That means I have to put, so graphs I gave, but graphs also doesn't say much to if somebody something happens. For example, uh, of late there was a crisis in Karnataka and even Tamil Nadu for microfinance sector,
Hmm.
and we couldn't think of that problem beforehand. We didn't foresee this. So the obvious things are like when many people default, means they can't repay the loans. That is one of many people they have given loans and they have taken 3 4 loans. So they will not be able to repay back because the economy is bad. That is the obvious thing, you know. But still, we have to be in the business, so that is why people keep on giving loans. So what methods should we have so that there has to be a check? There can be a check without hampering the business. That was the idea behind this huge compilation of data, right?
Data. Okay. Hmm.
That is the direction
Okay.
I am going.
Okay. Okay. So. Hmm. So, from my perspective, then it should be more like towards. I mean, like my situation may not be one-on-one comparable to yours, because mine keeps differing um, at various aspects throughout, right? So, um, okay, I'm
Give
I'm just
one
thinking how
give
sorry.
one example. Give one example so that we can discuss.
Give one example. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Say, okay. So right now, our systems are in the process of, you know, getting modernized. Okay. So,
Okay.
I've been into many strategic meetings, where, the current functionalities that our system does, I would need to go and explain. And then the integrators, system integrators, they would kind of analyze it and try to map that with the new the SAP based tool, right? Um, so that's something that is happening. From my perspective, like I need to know all the functionalities that my system currently does, and I need to work on the different data mapping that uh, that needs to get mapped with the new system, with the existing with the new, so that the upstream systems, when they send out the data, rather than our system receiving, the new system should start receiving them.
Okay.
So for that, I am kind of, doing some pictorial representation. I also need to get all the data fields, right? So lay it out to them. So many work that is there with respect to this one. So does this example sound good?
This is a good example. So see, uh, you have to, in any case, you have to do this all the time in your life cycle because systems will get modernized, not that frequently,
Right.
but every 4 years,
Yeah.
it will it will be like this. So this is some function which will
Um,
come every 4 years or 2 years, say.
hmm, hmm,
So
okay.
what are the processes that you are doing right now? It will come every 2 years. Suppose the systems, because the change of technology is happening very fast. So your systems would be modernized every, say, 2 years, let us say 2 years. So every time you will be doing the same processes, right?
Hmm. Yeah, similar processes to a
Similar
maximum
process.
extent. Yeah.
Huh. So one or two that will be extra. That will be extra in any case, right? Because you would have grown to another level, your responsibilities would have changed somehow. So, according to that, these processes will either reduce or increase, right? So,
Correct.
uh, accept that this is going to be there for every 2 years. When you accept that, you will create that systems which will take you less time.
Hmm.
The data as compilation that I am doing is towards that. Once I do, it will take me less time. Every quarter data comes. It is not a big deal to update
True.
whatever existing thing I have done. So for you, while you are doing and attending meetings, helping people to understand, uh, kind of connecting, establishing the data links, whatever you are doing, those are systems you simultaneously develop so that next time it happens, you will not be all over the place. You know this is the system to follow, and in between you would have trained 2 3 people also who will do part of your thing. So suppose
Hmm.
somebody is trained on, say, you are handling, while you are the overall in charge, you can give, say, a module thing to one person, another module to another person. Once they have done this pictorial thing, you have to just see, oversee whether it is done correctly.
Correctly, Anand. Yeah.
Huh. So this is the process. wherein it will reduce your time, and the people that you are working with, they also will be trained to follow the way you train people, the way you show people, right?
Right. Yeah.
So you don't, everything you don't have to start all over again.
Hmm.
If you establish a system, you don't have to start all over again. So
Right. Just one query here. I mean, like the process may be similar, right? So, in my case, right? So, the same set of process I would need to do for different variables, right? Um,
mm,
so the process that can be automated, but
yeah.
the field level, definitely, someone, either me or whoever I'm training, they will need to get involved. So, is that okay? Will
Yes,
that will Okay.
you have to involve two, three people who can actually do things you don't have to attend to, like smaller level, just like I have mentioned, modular level. But the overall system process, you have to be in charge of. You have to see that everybody is doing correct. Then you don't have to do modular level pictorial designs. No, that will save
Yeah,
you
so
time.
that's what correct. So that is what I've done in the recent past. So
Hmm.
initially I was doing all these data mappings. Right now I've kind of trained two people and I've told them verbally like what needs to be done. So they are
Hmm.
doing it right now. Okay, but I have not put in that process as such as a document at the moment, right? Because every time something or the other keeps varying, right? So I haven't documented it, but now I will. What I'll do is I'll probably do a pictorial representation of how this needs to be done, so that they can take it up from there and use it for further uh, data mapping.
Yeah, documentation is one very strong way of communicating with people, communicating with your team. You have seen that training wherein you said something verbally to one person, that person understood something and said to
Something
another.
else.
Those 40 people in the line, they uh, communicate verbally, and at the end of it, the last person understood something very differently what
Differently.
one person. So in
True. Yeah.
that, written communication is the strongest. It will save your time. Like if that happens, this verbal communication happens, what will come to you is something very scary. And then figuring
Hmm.
out where things went wrong would take a hell lot of time. You can't even figure out. So many people, many leaders, what they do is they take everything into their control.
Okay.
So
Just one moment, please. Just one moment.
yeah,
Uh, yes, yes, Venki. So what you can do is you can recompile this 26 AP, recompile it and push it as a package. I'll review it and approve it in Shopware. Yeah, this question is where you need to check on and fix it. So fix whatever I just mentioned a while ago. Fix that and then recompile it and then push it as a package. I'll approve it. Yeah, Sam, will that be okay? So once when he pushes it, I'll approve it. Then probably you should be able to do it, right? Right. Yeah. So once that is done, you can do the restaging from your end, and that should fix the issue. Once that is done, we can engage the plant team to get this verified. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, Minky, please go ahead. I'm going on mute again. Hello, Auntie. Sorry,
yeah,
Auntie. Yep.
yeah. So if you document, then next time what happens is you have to document it no with big letters. If you document, don't make it small. Say like 14 plus, so that no, you can give to somebody. It will look big document, but that person will understand faster.
Hmm.
And maybe just one variable can be replaced,
Right.
and you can replace that variable. Don't ask anybody to replace that variable.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. So, I mean, replacing again. Okay. Yeah, I get the point, though.
So what I am trying to say is that is what a find and replace kind of thing. No, you know what? Find something and replace.
Hmm.
So you know exactly where to replace, where not to replace, what kind of replacement will take place, right?
Right. Yeah.
So suppose you have to replace all 129s. So one, if there is 1129, it will also replace 129 in that number. You know, you understand the mistake? So
Yeah.
it is you only have to replace that thing. Otherwise, it will be. So this is a simple example of what to do. Documentation. So that will be like one documentation done. Suppose this time you are doing the documentation. Next time when it comes, that will be another document.
Hmm.
Not the replacement of this. This will be always catalogued and kept. Next time, another set of documents. So that will be kind of, say, after 2 years, if it comes, it is 2027 version.
Right.
So, in the meantime, I am again interested in your mind. The process you are very familiar. But in your mind, you know that if something comes, then you already have documented all the processes, and you don't have to start from the stage zero.
Scratch. Yeah.
It will save your mind a lot of burden, and you will not feel, even if it is more work, you will not feel that burden anymore. And actually, you will welcome, and that is how your efficiency muscles build.
Hmm.
And these are the physical way. It means when you have so many documents, those are the physical proof of your efforts.
Hmm. Okay.
You you don't have to keep everything in your brain.
Offload everything onto documents.
Offload. The brain is not designed to memorize or burden. It is designed for innovation.
Right. Yeah.
The more you offload, the more innovation you can do. You are supposed to do innovation, and more people
Hmm.
will have clear uh, direction from you, and that will actually clear your direction. Your purpose of helping people out will be satisfied with this kind of document, because people need this kind of help.
Hmm.
And one example I'll give, the central government makes lot many schemes, right?
Yeah.
And many of the schemes cannot be executed. Why? Because those are not explained to the next level. The next level person understands something and passes on the directive to the next level and next level. And at the ground level where these schemes are to be implemented, at that level, nobody understands anything.
Hmm.
Then how can they implement? Somebody has to come and explain them that this can be the way. Then they actually document the entire thing, whatever they understand. This example is for you to know how, whether the thing that you intend to intend somebody to understand whether that person is able to understand or not. You can
Hmm.
easily observe.
Okay.
And whatever I'm telling you, this same process you have to do with him, whether he has documented.
Hmm.
If he appears to be like, say, kind of very disturbed, you know that he hasn't documented, or he doesn't have a clue as to how to document. So you have to explain him there and train him that there. Direction is very important, and you can always also say, like, for you, you have kind of given yourself a ultimate goal of helping, being able to help people. You have to write down more clearly about what do you mean by that. Whether you are kind of no allowing people not to think, if that is the process, that can happen with everybody. No, when we help somebody, we do not kind of help him to think for himself or herself. That can happen as a side thing. It was not your intention, but it can happen. So when that happens, you are not in charge.
Right.
So it is their responsibility to think, do it properly, and document.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was it. Thank you for
Yep.
joining.
Thank you.
All the best for the week, the entire week till we meet.
Sure.
Hope
Yep.
everything
Thank you.
goes well. Yeah. Thank you.
You too. Bye.